None like unto thee, O Lord, neither are there any works like unto thy works. All nations whom thou hast made shall come and worship before thee, O Lord, and shall glorify thy name. For thou art great and doest wondrous things. Thou art the most high alone. Teach me thy way, O Yahawah, by Hashem Yahushua. I will walk in thy truth. Unite my heart to fear thy name.
To fear thy name. That cuts, man. That cuts a lot.
Yeah, that cuts a lot, man.
Yeah.
I will praise thee, O Lord, my power with all my heart, and I will glorify thy name forevermore. For great is thy mercy toward me, and thou hast delivered my soul from the lowest hell.
Yeah, because King David was catching a lot.
Yeah.
The King David had a lot of battles, man.
Yeah.
He had to battle the house of Saul. He had to battle the Philistines. He had to battle the nations that were round about. He had to battle his own son Absalom. All right? And you have one of Absalom's counselors. Matter of fact, get that 1 Samuel 16:23. Right? They said this guy had mighty counsel. But when he went against the house of David, his counsel fell. We're going to read it.
1 Samuel 16:23. And it came to pass when the evil spirit from the Most High was upon Saul.
Is that 16, 1 Samuel?
Yeah, this is first Samuel, 2 Samuel.
Samuel. Let me 2 Samuel.
I'll go to 2 Samuel. Slap God.
No, I don't even know much. Yeah, read. Did this 2 Samuel in here? 16:24.
All right. 2 Samuel 16 and verse. I'll start at 22. So they spread Absalom a tent upon the top of the house, and Absalom went into his father's house. Went to his father's concubines in the sight of all Israel, and the counsel of Ahithophel, which he counseled in those days, was as if a man had acquired at the oracle of the Most High. So was all the counsel of Ahithophel, both with David and with Absalom.
Yeah, so he was one of the king's counselors. But he betrayed King David and he started counseling Absalom. And it said his counsel was like one of the oracles of the Most High, like a prophet.
Yep.
He was a mighty counselor. But he went against King David. What happened to him? When you read 2 Samuel, I think the next chapter, 17. Let me hear verse 20.
Verse 20. 2 Samuel 17 and verse 20, and it reads, And when Absalom's servants came to the woman to the house, they said, Where is Ahimaaz and Jonathan? And the woman said unto them, They be gone over the brook of water. And when they had sought and could not find them, they returned to Jerusalem. And it came to pass after they were departed, that they came up out of the well and went and told King David and said unto David, Arise and pass quickly over the water, for thus Ahithophel counseled against you.
See, he counseled against his king, man. Yeah.
Then David arose and all the people that were with him, and they passed over Jordan. By the morning light, there lacked not one of them that was not going over Jordan. And when Ahithophel saw that his counsel was not followed, he saddled his ass and arose and got him home to his house, to his city, and put his household in order, and hanged himself and died, and was buried in the sepulchre of his father. And then David came to Mahanaim, and Absalom passed over Jordan, he and all the men of Israel with him. And Absalom made Amasa captain of the host instead of Joab.
See, so when he realized his counsel failed, he killed himself.
Yeah.
See, that's happening to anybody who comes against the king, the house of David, man.
Yep.
No matter how mighty you are, man. Because they said this man had mighty counsel, man.
Yep.
He was actually dealing with an oracle, man. What happened? He had to kill himself, man, because he betrayed King David. But like we were going into the kingdom, man. Let me hear Psalm 46.
Psalm 46 and verse 1. The Most High is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble.
That's 46.
Yeah, Psalm 46?
Yeah.
The Most High is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. Therefore will not we fear, though the earth be removed, and though the mountains be carried into the midst of the sea, though the waters thereof roar and be troubled, though the mountains shake with swelling thereof, Salah, there is a river, the streams whereof shall make glad the city of the Most High, the holy place of tabernacles of the Most High. The Most High is in the midst of her. She shall not be moved. The Most High shall help her, and that right early. The heathen raged, the kingdoms were moved. He uttered his voice, the earth melted.
Yeah, when Yahawashi come back.
Yep.
Go ahead.
The Lord of hosts is with us.
The Lord of hosts, the Lord of armies, is with us, man. See, go ahead.
The power of Jacob is our refuge, Salah.
The power of Jacob. Jacob, man. Not everybody, not the world. It's the power of Jacob. See? And you mean some of them guys on that panel didn't know that? It's the power of Israel, not everybody. Or the Gentiles who believe. Those Gentiles are Israelite foreigners. Where are the other nations at pushing this word, man? You may have some brothers who look like the other nations, but on a massive scale, where do you see other nations pushing Yahawah B'Shem Shah? Show us. Show us the Edomites pushing Yahawah B'Shem Shah. Show us the Amalekites. Show us the Ishmaelites. Show us the Moabites. Show us the Ammonites. Show us the Japhites. Show us the different groups of Hamites pushing Yahawah B'Shem Shah. Where are these people at, man? They can't, man. They can't come into this thing, man.
That's right.
Okay? They're spiritually blocked. They're outside the temple. Okay? This truth don't resonate with their spirit, man. Okay? It doesn't even make sense to them, man. See? Go ahead.
Reading on down. Verse 8. Come, behold the works of the Lord, what desolations he hath made in the earth. He maketh wars to cease unto the end of the earth. He bringeth the bow, and cutteth the spear in sunder.
Yeah, and that's going to cease after World War III.
Yep.
And after Yahawashi come back, yeah?
Right. He burneth the chariot in the fire. Be still and know that I am the Most High. I will be exalted among the heathen. I will be exalted in the earth. The Yahawah B'Shem Shah of hosts is with us. The power of Jacob is our refuge, Salah.
He said, I will be exalted in the earth.
Yep.
Me. It's like in times past, man. All right? You may get a couple more precepts. We had Jeremiah 32.
Start at verse 1.
No, let me hit 32.
Jeremiah 32 and verse 32. Because of all the evil of the children of Israel and of the children of Judah, which they have done to provoke me to anger.
Matter of fact, jump down to 37.
37. Behold, I will gather them out of all countries.
Yeah, that's the scripture.
Yep.
Right? The Most High, that's the Israelite foreigners, man.
Yep.
All right? Go ahead.
Whether I have driven them in mine anger and in my fury and in great wrath. And I will bring them again into this place, and I will cause them to dwell safely. And they shall be my people, and I will be their power. And I will give them one heart and one way.
Which is what? The new covenant.
Yep.
Okay.
That they may fear me forever, for the good of them and of their children after them.
Go, good.
And I will make an everlasting covenant with them, that I will not turn away from them to do to them good. Sakir. That I will not turn away from them to do to them good, but I will put my fear in their hearts, that they shall not depart from me. Yea, I will rejoice over them to do them good, and I will plant them in this land assuredly with my whole heart and with my whole soul. For thus saith Yahawah B'Shem Shah, like as I have brought all this great evil upon this people, so will I bring upon them all the good that I have promised them.
There you go, in Deuteronomy the 30th chapter.
Right.
See? So we're in the midst of, and that's why Ezra said, I think it's 2nd Ezra 2:13. You know, this is all the kingdom, man. This is what our people don't want. Did that 2nd Ezra 2:13?
The book of 2nd Ezra chapter 2 verse 13. Go and ye shall receive. Pray for a few days unto you.
Pray for a few days. Like the scripture says, he's going to make the time short. It tells you that circa 32nd chapter. That was a prayer. Make the time short. Yahawashi said, man, the day is going to be short for the elect's sake. Most High speeding up the time. Time going fast, man. This year went fast. You said we about to be in November, man.
Yeah.
Soon you know it, 2021. So the days been going fast, man. All right? The days been going real fast, right? Good.
That they may be shortened. The kingdom is already prepared for you.
So the kingdom is already prepared. Watch. Yeah. So what are we watching for? The prophecies, man. That's what we watching for, man. We're watching constantly. We're watching at the door, like Yahawashi said in Proverbs, the 8th chapter. Okay, we're watching for the signs, man. All right? So, you know, I think we covered a good amount of precepts today. To probably Yahawashi and Yahawashi. And, you know, we telling you, brothers and sisters out there, you know, to remain on point, man, because we're about to approach the finish line real soon. We definitely know that the famine of the word is right around the corner, man. Okay? Now also we have our eyes on that election. See what's going to transpire, man. Okay, because that's a major event, man. See? Shit is about to start shutting back down again, man. So that's what we just trying to remain on point. Like the scripture says, keep watching, keep praying, and fasting if you have to, man.
That's right.
Have to. Yeah. Because we're coming into the time where we won't be able to eat as much as we want, man. Okay? That's not if, it's just when.
Yeah.
All right? All right? It's going to happen. All right? So with that, we're going to say, call on Yahawah,
Shem Yahawashi.
So give a double honest to the elders of GMS and honest to the Hakim. You brothers out there pushing it week in and week out in all sincerity and truth. Peace and bless you, brothers and sisters. Listen, hope from elect. Of course, abad babal, man. That I'm going to say shalom.
Shalom.